All right, let's talk about something that can stop a project dead in its tracks. You've got this amazing vision for your building, a renovation, an addition, you name it. You're all fired up, and then, bam, you hit a wall. A really common, really frustrating wall. You realize you have no original plans to work from.
So are you looking to expand your home or maybe redesign a whole commercial space? You are ready to go, ready to hire the contractors, ready to pull those permits, but there's a critical first step that can bring everything to a screeching halt.
And there it is, the roadblock. That sinking feeling when you discover the original architectural blueprints are just gone. Lost to time, maybe they were never even drawn up in the first place. And look, this isn't just some small inconvenience, it's a huge problem. Because without that blueprint, without that map of your building's DNA, your whole project is basically flying blind. It's like a surgeon trying to operate in the dark. So what does that risk actually look like in the real world?
Well, it looks a lot like this. Permit rejections that stop you before you even hammer a single nail. Massive budget overruns from surprises hiding in the walls. Construction delays that drag on for months. And the big ones, serious safety concerns and major code compliance issues. It's a total recipe for disaster.
But what if you could actually recreate that missing past? This is where a pretty unique type of expert comes into play. Architectural forensic specialists. Yeah, I know, it sounds like something out of a crime show, and you know what? In a way, it kind of is.
The key to what they do is a process called measured drawings. This is the professional service of creating brand new, incredibly accurate architectural plans. Not of what the building was supposed to be, but of what it is right now, as it stands today. People often call these as-built or record drawings.
Think of them just like a forensic team for buildings. It's a perfect analogy. They use high-tech tools to meticulously measure and document every single angle, every wall, every little detail. They're essentially rediscovering the building's unique fingerprints. And the result of all this detective work? They create the single source of truth. Now, this is so important. It's one definitive, rock-solid, accurate set of plans that every single person on the project, from your architect to your builder to the city permit office, can rely on, no questions asked.
So, who are these experts? Who are these building detectives? Well, let's meet the firm that has absolutely mastered this process, Concept Architectural Designs. They're the specialists who step in when the blueprints have vanished. And they bring some serious credibility to the table. We're talking about 25 years of experience in architectural engineering and design. That's a full quarter century of solving this exact problem for their clients. Decades of precision.
And their expertise covers a huge range of needs. It all starts with their core service, creating those as-built drawings and redrawing missing plans. But it goes way beyond that, into permit coordination, smart space planning, and even really specialized areas like handicap accessibility and historic building conservation.
Now, they're based in Memphis, but their experience and their reach extend to major hubs all over, like Atlanta, Boston, and Tampa. That means they know how to navigate all kinds of projects in very different environments.
So, how do they actually do it? How do they turn a physical, three-dimensional building into a perfect digital blueprint that you can use? Let's break down the process. Here is another brilliant way to think about what they do. They are, essentially, digital translators. They show up and they read the physical language of a building, its concrete, its steel, its exact dimensions, and then they translate it flawlessly into the digital languages of modern design, AutoCAD and Revit.
And this is a perfect example of their precision. You see the big picture here, right? The complete floor plan. But you also see the incredibly fine-grained technical details, like a foundation footing. Nothing gets missed, from the macro to the micro. They make this happen using the absolute industry-standard tools. We're talking Autodesk AutoCAD for that crisp, professional 2D and 3D drafting. Then you've got Autodesk Revit for creating intelligent 3D models. That's what we call Building Information Modeling, or BIM. And what's really cool is they can even convert older 2D plans into these modern, data-rich 3D models.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. We started with a missing blueprint and a project completely at risk. Now, let's look at the payoff. A clear, straightforward path from that initial problem straight to getting your permit in hand.
And the best part is how simple they make the process for you. It really just boils down to 3 clear steps. First, they come out and conduct a super precise on-site survey. Second, they do that digital translation into AutoCAD and Revit.
And third, they deliver professional, permit-ready plans right to you. Simple as that. And that is the ultimate benefit. You go from all that uncertainty and risk to holding accurate, code-compliant plans. You can finally move forward with your project, not with anxiety, but with absolute confidence.
So if you're facing that missing blueprint problem, the solution is right here. It's Concept Architectural Designs. Give them a call at 901-878-2129. They'll give you a free estimate and get your project started the right way.
Which really just leaves you with one final question to think about. Is your building's past preventing its future? With the right team, you can make sure the answer to that question is a resounding no.